Hi everyone, I'm on my way back home, and this video is going to be titled like how I overcame my depression. So this is a video for myself, basically from myself. I've started to realize some things that I kind of wanted to share that I think have been great epiphanies for myself. So I used to have, I've been struggling with depression and basically a form of anxiety my entire life. I have had those issues, and I think my strategy throughout my life, I've always been very proactive in fixing and getting better and into the self-improvement space, and read a lot of self-help books, a lot of positive good books out there. One thing I haven't really found that people kind of talk about, I work in sales, so I'm very interested in psychology, right? And basically, a concept that has helped me is when I sell to someone, basics of like making a sale, I don't know if you're in sales or not, but basic of how to sell something is basically getting another person to, connecting with another human being, right? And one way you can connect with another human being is basically, everyone is different, right? So for me, I'm interested in certain things, you're interested in certain things. When you basically touch on something that other person, let's say they're a hunter, or let's say they go fishing, and you go into that kind of that area, if it's the right area, a person will like light up, right? They'll light up, you'll get this conversation going, you'll find basically that it's almost like you make this person bright, you make this person go from maybe you're like in a kind of awkward situation. It's almost like, you meet someone at a bar, you meet a friend, and you hit this like category of a topic or area that the other person likes, or you like, and you both like. So what has this to do with depression? I found that I made a video, the last video I made was kind of about health, wealth, love, happiness, kind of this thing that Ty Lopez talks about. People say it differently on YouTube, but I think a long time for me, one major mistake I did was that I used to focus so hardly on one or several of these targets, like let's say for example health, like going to the gym, let's say for example wealth, and I let the other like slide. So what I'm starting to realize now, I don't say I've found like the golden road to happiness here, but for me I have. Okay, so I think so basically throughout the day, we can only think in days, right? We have different things we're gonna do, we have different areas we can put our focus on. So the mistake before was that I focused just on one of these, and I talked to a friend actually. I'm gonna pull this with a story. He was in Abu Dhabi with some friends, and he said, Jonas, you know what I want to do? He's basically created his own business now, and he's like, you know what I really want to do? I just want to have my own business. I want to make 100,000 like 100,000 Swedish crowns, like 10,000 euros a month, and this will be enough for me to have the life that I want. And then he just mentions like, man, dude, I remember last year I was in Abu Dhabi, and me and my friends, I woke up and I started working on my business, and then at night we all went out, our whole gang, we worked together in the day. At night we went out and had dinner, and then we chatted to girls and had a good time. And that's the only thing we did for like a week straight. And he was like, that's probably the happiest I've been. We went to the beach, like basically a very simple day in a way, but I mean Abu Dhabi is like a resort, but it's kind of like he hit those essential needs. He basically hit money, relationships, kind of love, and like fulfillment, in one day. So what I did before is basically I didn't find this overlapping. You basically want to have these things overlap. That is what I found is kind of the artist. I have to be a little bit of an artist to do this, like lifestyle design. I found back in my mind, I think a big reason I wasn't satisfied, I could kind of hear my conscience back in my mind be like, Jonas, not living the life you want. And basically for me, the way I kind of knew that I started to really hit perfect days that I genuinely like really was like proud of, was that like kind of shatter in your head, that kind of feeling of like emptiness in your chest kind of disappears. And what I did was basically similar to my friend there, but a perfect day, I would start off with like before, like health, you know, hit the gym. 2, wealth, I would do my own business, or I would, you know, go for work. And 3, relationships, like at night, go out, eat with some friends, focus on dating, you know, socializing. And then basically when you do those things, when I basically design those like overlapping, and the best thing is actually if you have a lot of friends at work, you kind of overlap with the like the social and the money thing. And I found that when they really do, when you hit one and it automatically hits all 3, that's like when I'm the happiest. So I think it's a concept that people don't really talk about. They kind of like divide up their life, divide up their day. But the more days you hit like that, because we as people, when we don't take care of, for myself, I didn't take care of the social bit for a long time. I sacrificed basically my social life for my job. I basically sacrificed a big load. And what will happen is it's almost like you have a garbage can that you don't take care of, and this thing will like start really fucking affecting you, being like you'll find yourself depressed. So when I found myself depressed, a lot of times it's not the solution is not here to hit the gym. The solution is not here to you know, eat better food, although that is good, but it's actually this like daily process that is out of whack. It's like your brain is basically telling you, like, our brains are like so much smarter than we think. It's a lot of reason for like depression, a lot of times it's not, you know, it's not like a natural thing. It's literally like a thing. It's trying to tell you like, fuck, fix this thing. For me, it was the social thing. I found I'm like a lonely child. I don't have any siblings. My parents are divorced. So for me, the social thing is like a real weak spot. It really affects me hard. So I found just like me working now, and we basically had like a conference. I went up and met some friends, and we had like we kind of worked, and we also basically went out and had some fun, and just like ate dinner and stuff. I feel so much happier in myself. I feel so much more content. It's like that thing back in my mind. It's like a cup that was like empty, and you fill it up. So what I'm trying to say is like, I look at my day now, I look at my life, and I'm like, okay, my day today here, health, how much is this cup full? Okay, health, yes, it's very full. It's like 8 out of 10 on health. Money, yeah, it's good, you know, 7 or maybe 7 out of 10, it's good. Social life, it was like at a 2, 3, but now it's maybe like at a 7 or 8. And when we hit a day, when they basically all hit like 8 and they overlap, that is where I found this, what Mikael Setchmihai calls flow, where at the end of the night, I feel like a total flow. I feel a contentment in myself that I'm actually living true. And this consciousness that is basically pulling us in this direction, something we need to listen to. And so don't try to logically solve this problem, is what I'm kind of trying to say. Don't try to like think like, okay, I should get rich, that way I'm going to be happy. I should get so many girls, this way I'm going to get happy. I should get 6-pack abs, this way I'm going to be happy. Because it doesn't really work that way. It's like, yes, you'll be happy, but to find that fulfillment throughout your day, which I'm talking about, that like contentness, that is something that you find through these overlapping of the 3 things: health, wealth, relationships. Have a good day. Bye.